Hello, you legends. Now, we're back with a update. Now, there's two very, very exciting things in this update. We've also got a new character, which is actually not the most exciting thing of this update. They're finally giving us a new colour. So we're going to drift over the character. A few little improvements and bug fixes, which I have looked at, and they are actually pretty good. And then we've got the new colour. Now, the new colour is very interesting, and sorry, yeah. So let's get straight into Abu. And obviously, this is the monkey from Aladdin. It's going to go pretty well on the team of Aladdin, in my opinion. So let's have a look. So we've got bug fixes and a new character. Now, he looks awesome. I would love to see him fight King Louis. I really think that when you do the banana test, you should just eat the bananas off the ground. That would be the coolest thing. So he's starting in the prize wall on April the 20th. Monkey mockery. Abu sticks his tongue out, mocking his enemies. Each enemy is dealt normal damage and gains a random disable for a duration. So that's pretty good, pretty standard, but it's still pretty good. After he finishes mocking his enemies, he gains a chance to dodge. Basic attacks and skills from enemies, movement and attack speed, and skill power for a few seconds. So there's a chance that he can dodge, basic attacks and skills from enemies, movement and attack speed debuffs, and skill power debuffs for a few seconds. That's quite good. Disables include stun, freeze, blind, silence, and charm. So that basically almost makes him like a mole to those things. So I don't know how good the dodge chance is, but still pretty good move. Damage, and it's probably loads of damage. You know what this game is like. And it says mocking his enemies. So if that hits everybody, we're going to look at a pretty ridiculous move. We've got to still. He leaps onto the enemy with the most active debuffs. Now I like this because what he's doing here is prioritizing the enemy with like a million buffs. So for example, you've got Baymax in, you've got Phobius in, you've got Kermit in. He's put buffs on like millions of people. Whoever's got the most, which most of the time is actually the tank, because normally they self-buff. He's going to jump onto them and steal some of the most recently applied buffs, silencing the enemy for a duration, and dealing fantastic damage before flying away. After he gets away, he becomes invincible. So he's going to steal some buffs, and he's also going to become invincible. And like I said, most of the time that will hit the tank. And if he hits Baymax and silences Baymax, he can't use his special. That's very good. So while using his skill, he is untargetable and is immune to debuffs. Abu can only activate this skill once every couple of seconds. Well, that's pretty ridiculous. Abu who? He dances, charming the enemy with the highest skill power for a few seconds. For the duration of the charmed enemy gains an increase in movement and attack speed. Each time the charmed enemy damages an ally, that ally is dealt additional fantastic damage and receives a random debuff for a duration. That's very good. So I like the idea at the moment. He's going debuff, he's adding debuffs, and he's taking away buffs. A very solid character. Random debuffs include reduced basic damage and skill power, reduce movement and attack speed, stun, blind, and silence. So it's pretty good. Chimp Chomp. Enemies charmed by Abu remove buffs from their allies when dealing damage to them. After the duration of charm, that enemy loses basic damage. So again, that's a bit of a default one really, but I'm sure that's going to be quite powerful. And then we've got Prince Abu Boo. Abu? Each time Abu debuffs an enemy with any of his skills, he gains a chance to dodge debuffs from enemies for a few seconds. When Abu becomes invincible from any source, he cleanses himself, gains an attack speed increase, and basic damage during a duration. So again, pretty solid, pretty good attacks, and he gains fantastic damage to Got a Steal, which is this one, so it's going to do a shed ton of damage basically. So I think that should be quite good. Battle Badge, Patch Talent. Ooh, cloaking attacks. Yes, and he's got a friendship with Aladdin. I was hoping he'd have a friendship with Aladdin. It only makes sense. So we're getting the new patch trial coming soon. Lovely. So we've actually got a bit of a change. Winnie the Pooh is great. Peter Pan, Atlantis, and again, they always seem to go, what teams do Giraffeyjosh not have upgraded? But the thing I like about this is that it just means that they are allowing us to further increase other characters with patch levels, which means, some of those you might already have leveled up. So, that's quite nice. So we've got a few little improvements here now. I am not going to go through this line by line, but this is what I mean by that I like it. So they're finally bringing up some of the other enemies in tune with some of the most ridiculous ones that have come out recently. So we've got Captain Hook, we've got Helga, we've got Megavolt, King. I'm going to do King Triton's just because he's a character that I use. So I got him to quite a high level as well. So he's getting max HP, more skill power, more damage. King Triton now gains more energy from his basic attack and skills, increased damage dealt, increased the amount of enemies pulled towards the center, increased damage dealt in an area, increased the damage dealt to all enemies hit, finish attack as a shield. So look, again, it's just increase. So I'm very excited to actually try King Triton. King Triton and his allies now receive base damage and evasion from his memory disk. So there's a lot here. Increase the duration. So again, I'm not going to read through this line by line, but I like that. Now, this is what I like here. Stamina generation and hard cap increased and now scales more dramatically with server max level. So I like that, because that's good, because the stamina I was getting at the moment was almost useless. Buying stamina with diamonds increased and now scales more dramatically with the max server level. Stamina from daily quests increased. So that is one of the best bits about this update. I generally don't, the character's nothing compared to the stamina increase. And we've got a few bug fixes. So I'm not going to go through these line by line, but there's additional things which, you know, is just speeding everything up and making it all be the way it should really. So I like that. And we've got hero locations being swapped up here as well. So King Triton is a new challenger one. So that just means that you can get him from the arena, which is quite nice, because that means I'll be able to pick up a few more of his shards. And yeah. So yeah, April the 20th was the date, now 17th. So he's still got 3 days until Abu comes out. But the more important thing of this update is this here. Now, there's been 5,000 votes. And it's all about this. Now, ignore the fact that it says B. It's B for now because they've just chosen bronze to show for the example. So, they're basically asking you what color should it go to next. Now, I have a few problems with this, and I'd like to know your opinions. I think if you go bronze, it would almost mean that there's going to be 2 more levels after it, bronze, platinum, gold. So that would tell me that it would go from bronze, platinum, gold, and there'd be 3 more. So I don't know, that seems odd to me that they've put the option for bronze in. I think that's weird. Platinum and gold is acceptable because platinum and gold, like, they don't particularly go up. It's only bronze, silver, gold. So I would eliminate bronze. And now we're looking at the other one. So platinum and gold is too common, it's too boring. So I knock out the first 3. I actually really like Toxic. I think Toxic's brilliant. It's light, it's a bit different. But what I hope is that this is the last sort of update they do with this. But yeah, I'm going to go Toxic. I had a few comments, some people saying they went Gem. To be honest with you, any of the final 5 I think are cool. I like how bright they are. So I want to go Toxic. Does it tell you who's voted for what? Oh, sorry, I have to do that on my phone. But I am going to vote for Toxic. So you're voting for the new rank colour. Now, I haven't got a huge amount more to say about this, but we're so excited about the next rank coming to Disney Heroes Battle Mode that we wanted to share a little preview of you. We're looking to take on something with this feature that we've wanted to address for a long time, which is the overall health of our level scaling stat like crits and tenacity. So that's going to be the main buff. Our primary goal are to better create these stats on a hero by hero basis while also distributing them more evenly across the hero roster. We want to do this in a way that doesn't add new resources to the game or interrupt the current progress feature. That's great. Also lazy. We're still in the early stages of development on this, but we hope this gives you a good idea of what's soon to come. To kick things off, we're letting the community choose. Now, I'm going to vote for Toxic after this video, but do comment down below and let me know what you guys have voted for. So I don't know what happens with this. And this guy is right, by the way. What I mean by this is this going to be the final upgrade and they're going to swap it? I hope they are. Or they'll probably just use all of these and they'll just go 1, 2. Like, I think the upgrading is on this game is the stellest thing I've ever seen on a mobile game. So I'd like them to basically go, once you've upgraded the gem, your character's locked, and there's a slightly separate way to upgrade. But I don't know. I just feel like they need to lock the upgrading so you can start working on every character, because they bash out so many new characters anyway. It's not like the game would be restricted. But yeah. Anyway, guys, to round up today's video, I wanted to bring something to your attention. I've got a new website here where you guys can come and support me, top link in description, or enter your details and spin the wheel for your chance to win a goodie that I'm giving away. So do make sure you come and do that, guys. It's giraffeyjosh.club. If you do want to help support the channel, you can stick it in there. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and I'll see you legends in the next one. And also you can come on and upload some fan art and view fan art. But I don't think I've got any. Oh, I've got someone uploaded them by. Fine. So you can upload some fan art as well, guys. But yeah, see you legends in the next one.